Okay, what we're going to do today is fold the Alice Gray butterfly, which is designed by Michael LaForce. What you need is a square sheet of paper. In this case, I've chosen a pink sheet of paper which is colored on one side. What you have to do is turn it around with the white side or the blank side facing you and fold it into half. Okay, you get your sheet of paper looking like a rectangle in this manner. Now what you have to do is open it this way with the white side facing you, and what you need to do is fold each of these sides towards the center. What you get is something in this shape. Now what you do is open this up in this manner, fold it along this centermost crease till you get your half sheet in this manner, this rectangular thing. What we need to do now is to fold each of these four corners, that is two on this side and two on the other side, towards the center. That means bend these corners backwards. The way we do it is that to get a measurement of somewhere 3/4 of this height, you take this edge on the first half and align it against this crease which you see here, which you have folded earlier. Just give a small little mark over here. Do not fold it all the way. Once you get this marking over here, which you can see, this one here, you fold this crease and align it with this center over here. So this crease, we take it and we align it along this. This is your marker. Can you see this marker over here? This would divide this section into 3:4. Now, using this as your folding point or marker, what you have to do is fold it along that little crease, that little marker. So you get one of the corners folded along in this manner. Similarly, do it for the other 3 corners. Now once you folded all of your corners in this fashion, what you need to do is fold this half backwards in this manner along this line. That means at the base of these triangles which you have folded backwards, you need to fold it along that line, in this manner. So you will have a little space remaining at the bottom of this half. So you should be getting something in this shape with a little gap at the bottom. Now what you need to do is open this up in this manner and fold it in half, with this side from the back touching this side. Once you get something in this shape, what you have to do is, taking this center marking as your main marker, fold this corner towards the center, aligning this half to this main center crease. We're going to do it in this fashion. Fold it towards the center. Similarly, you align this edge towards your center in this fashion. Now you should have something in this fashion. What you have to do is now unfold these creases which you have just made, and where you see this line, you have to squash fold it. That means what you're going to do is open this up slightly and fold it along in this manner, aligning this side directly in the center of your fold. Similarly, on the other side, what you're going to do is open this up in this fashion and squash fold it this way. Now what we're going to do is fold this apex of this triangle which you see, this point to this particular point, that is, so you see this will line up at this point, forming a crease which is somewhere 3/4 of the way from this apex to this base which you have over here. Now what you do is, taking this as a point, fold this edge. You'll see two flaps over here. Fold this edge along this crease which you have just made. So it would be something like this. You'll have a little gap over here, and you have this bit which also folds along with this flap. Similarly, take this flap on the other side and fold it along this crease. So you get something like this, a crease here which you had formed and a triangular marking over here. Now what you have to do is squash fold this in this fashion. Along this crease which you have just folded, take this half and by spreading this end of it and folding this backwards, along this line where you can see, fold it in this manner, aligning this edge which was over here along the center of this. This now becomes 1/2 of the butterfly wings. Similarly, on the other side, you fold it. What you get is now the basic form of the butterfly which you have folded. What you have to do is fold the wings together in this manner, halfway, as so. And then where you see this line over here along this, take this part which is extra and fold it in this fashion along this line. You fold this edge now along this one. So you should be getting a crease right in the center of these two. This edge, imaginary crease here, and this edge over here. Then what you have to do is fold it along the same way on the other side by creating a crease in a similar fashion. This edge along this imaginary crease. Then open it up this way and gently spread it. You would get something in this fashion now. Now what you have to do is fold this bottom edge which you see over here towards the center crease. Similarly, this edge towards the center crease. You should get something like this, folded inwards. Now what you do is fold this flap which you had flattened earlier together in this fashion. So your base of your butterfly is now almost ready. Now what you should do is, holding this base over here, open up your butterfly from the top. So you will get something like this. But you still have the head portion which is kind of untidily set up. What you have to do is turn your butterfly over, which would have this body which you just folded in facing you. This edge, what you have, tilted backwards. Sorry, it will be forwards towards you, that is now, since you are facing it. So it will be from the front, if you are looking at it, it would be this little crease backwards. This is your Alice Gray butterfly, which is now completed. If you fold your sheet of paper with the colored side facing you, this is the way your butterfly is going to look.